I'm gonna assume, Nick, that you want to have a look around town.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
We're just bored. Okay.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
Well, let's get to know the
Welcome
locals,
to the bait
shall we?
shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
No? Oh, hey.
What's your story? Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying anything?
Maybe.
I might be looking for something.
I have a feeling you'll be back.
What? Gun?
No, wait.
His body's not cold.
I actually...
So what's his stays his until then.
Mr. Lee's lined me up a deal. More than enough caps to get off this cursed island. I need that gun.
Guns,
Miserable
ammo, and
rascal like
souvenirs.
you doesn't deserve to be on this island. You should be praying for your friend instead of reading up on his wing. Now, get the hell out of my clinic.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
You
something
another
I can
vulture
help with,
circling
Doc?
over Andre's body? He ain't dead. Wait. No.
Wait.
It's a mainlander. Well, welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for some proper conversation, but my work's never done.
Who's Andre?
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre's my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got our own special brand here.
Is there anything I
I
can
know
do?
a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
You say, what? You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad. Good as dead. Well, I suppose there's no harm letting you have a poke. But I'll be watching you.
Good to keep going? I don't sleep or eat or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
Oh no, I'm good for now. Let's go see if we can help this poor
Let's take a
fella.
look.
Prolonged radiation exposure. Oh yeah, this thing. But it's the only one I've got. Hell, I'm never gonna use it myself. Don't need it.
Well, I'll be. I think you may have done it. I'll keep looking after Andre. But I think thanks to you, he's got a fighting chance.
I'm glad I can help,
Doc.
Doc.
Catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Shut up.
The children of Adam are trying to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
Sandra.
Mariner says the
Okay.
fog's alive. Can hear you. So mind what you say.
Okay. Looks like there's a tidbit of paranoia around
For a
town.
shipment. All your medical
you?
and food needs.
Excuse me.
Need general supplies? Visit the bait shop.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that.
The fog. It's dangerous, okay?
The hull needs mending. You know, it just don't build itself. I need proper wood, steel, nails, the like.
Nobody asked you to cobble together that stupid wall. You want yourself commodities? You know how to get them. Caps.
That stupid wall is the only thing that kept you stowaways alive. That and the mainlander.
Yeah. Mainlander? Huh. What kept us safe was Harborman and the firepower I sold them. Want supplies? Tell you what. Apply that big old brain of yours to dealing with the
Only
real
Alan's
threat.
got enough backbone to
Those children
stand
of
up to
Adam
the
whack
children.
jobs.
Haven't you fouled up things enough, Alan? And now you mean to make it worse?
They're still alive.
Why are
aren't
you
they?
staring at me when you're talking
Figure
to
I got a
him?
whole lot more work to do.
No deal. But this isn't the last of it.
Sure the hell looks like it to me.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
No, I'm still looking for him. What can you tell me about the tannery?
tannery?
A man named Paulie used to camp there. Very handy fellow. Fog rolled in a year back, and he had to pull up his stake. He left the harbor recently, so everything that's there is fair salvage.
Alright, well, I'll be back when I have your tools.
As I said, it's a dangerous place. Mind yourself.
Mariner says the island's alive, and it's got it in for us.
Huh.
Alright, Alan.
Mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
Dude, I don't think I'm a hero. I am. I'm the Silver Shroud.
Hey, buddy. I was just trying to help.
Charity makes you weak. Makes you need it more and more. Until you're starving from the lack of it.
Tell that to the countless
you
super
here,
mutants and raiders
the
I've
next.
killed.
Either us Harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
Why do you hate
What's your
them
problem
so much?
with the children of Adam?
We should have gunned those bastards down the moment they set foot here. Instead, we let them in. All in secret from wherever they're holed up. They've been feeding the fog. Getting it stronger. Strong enough to push us all out of our homesteads. Further and further until it's a wonder we're not all drowned in the ocean.
You have any proof that they've fed the fog?
Proof? We wait for that and we might as well pull the trigger ourselves. Look, in my daddy's time, the fog was a
you're
nuisance.
A conspiracy theorist.
Something you avoided. Now every day it gets stronger. It's like the fires of hell out there. Because of the children.
It sounds to me like you're making wild guesses based on circumstance. In other words, you don't have a clue what's going on, and you don't care to find out. You'd rather just sit here and wallow in your own superstition. So, fine. Ooh. Might have to keep that. Got so many weapons. Where'd this one come from? Yikes. Yeah, I don't really care, honestly, if I get a return for this. I just want to get rid of all of these weapons that I'm never going to use. Because the one I've got is just too good not to put down. Wish I could do more about this one. Oh! No, 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 no. That was one of my unique weapons. No, don't sell that. Okay.
Still someone alive under all that gear?
Good enough. Somewhere.
Food in front.
Don't worry, I think I still have
back.
one or two vertebrae still intact.
I don't have time.
Brooks is a mainlander too, and a synth, whatever that is.
Sure.
You're that mainlander who just got here.
Cassie.
Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know.
Avery mentioned you.
I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
Okay, you piqued my curiosity. What are you
What
talking
family
about?
are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Okay, okay. What is it you want me to do?
I get it. I'm the stranger and you need my help. Fine, but you'd better make this worth my time.
Don't worry about that. One thing a Dalton's never been is poor. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame.
And you want me to take care of them?
Where did you say these ghouls were?
National Park campground. It's pretty much straight west of here.
Alright, I'll take care of them.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Alright, alright. I get the message.
The Lees sell guns over by
Okay.
the tourist shop.
Are they seriously baking a Mirelurk?
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
They're baking a whole Mirelurk. Well, boiling him, actually. Wow, okay. Well, let's, go talk to Longfellow. Cozy. What do you think?
We're the only bar in town.
Everyone! Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your
With
mouths!
who?
Open your damned ears! So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Free booze?
Time to party!
Here's some Mitch!
I mean, I like free booze.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer
I
for
guess
ya.
it is.
Ha ha!
Thank you.
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this. Top shelf all around. So, drink up.
All right.
Stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
I'm wondering if I might actually be able to do something about that fog. What's so special
What's so
about it?
special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. And if the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
The madness, eh? So something about the fog makes people go nuts.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes. It's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog for too long. And the mind goes. If you have any sense, return where you came from. And don't look back.
If it's that dangerous, why doesn't everybody leave?
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides,
I can respect that.
We all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
Okay. Well, it's been nice talking to you, bartender.
You do know what a bar's for, right?
Dude, you've already given me 2 free drinks. We're good. I'm here to talk to, I'm guessing, the guy in the corner. Hello there. What you reading?
There we go.
Ah. I'm guessing this will help me navigate the island.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
Captain Avery said
Mr.
you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
I'm pretty sure I can handle myself.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like there. Call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a Far Harbor left without those.
Okay, what's a
fog condenser?
The condensers are a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellows got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
So, if these condensers were, say, more abundant, would the fog be less of a problem? Never mind. I'm looking for a missing person.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Nah, I'm not gonna die.
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Oh, I think I'm good to go.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
You following along, Nick? Looks like we're gonna go to, meet some other synths. Should be interesting.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road.
You eyeing me, mainlander?
Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help. We need to Old Mountain Trail.
So these are the condensers.
The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Why? I have a sniper rifle. And I'm pretty good with it. Please. These trappers sound like they're nothing better than a bunch of raiders. I can handle raiders. Oh. Stay put, old man. I got this. You moved. How dare you? Let's rectify that. Who's left? Ah, okay.
You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of
Not half bad.
Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you.
Sure, whatever you say.
See, the fog can do a number. Get you all turned around. There's something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
I get it, I get it. So, where I come from, we've got feral ghouls. Well, you've got feral ghouls too. But it sounds like you've also got feral raiders.
You're going down! Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia.
Speaking of the ferals.
You're good, so don't be surprised.
Ooh! It's like bowling. If bowling could get you killed, I miss bowling. A lot of things I miss. Never thought I would. Never thought they'd be gone.
Not that it's an option.
Like them puppies. We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go.
I'm really not all that worried. Like, if this gun doesn't do the trick, I have even bigger guns.
Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear. But you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
So you're saying that this whole it's the children's fault, Children of Adam, you're saying it's all hogwash too.
What was that?
Okay.
Got you.
Oh. Or these. Oh jeez. Mire lurch. Nasty looking mire lurch. Holy crap.
We ain't no found you.
Oh my word.
Small gopher, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big one,
Your Pip-Boy
they
doesn't
can grow
sound
2
pleased.
3 times the size.
Say we get out of here.
Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
So, wait. You're saying the giant tadpoles get even bigger?
What was that? Time to earn that next week. That'll teach you.
Not sure I like the sound of super giant tadpoles with teeth. I mean, I doubt they could be worse than death claws. But
Hold there.
I don't think I'm willing to test that theory.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
I like you.
Sounds like none of my business.
Lucky for you.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You.
I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air is clean. No fog. Acadia is not too far now.
So... what's the story with them? Like, I have not met very many children of Adam that were even remotely non-hostile. There's only one group.
Arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Oh, I think I can handle that. So, thanks. I appreciate the guided tour. I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Sure. I'll give it some thought. For now, I've got some synths to go talk to, and a missing girl to find. Come on. What are you waiting for, Nick? It's a whole settlement of synths. Your people. Like, come on. Wait. What was that update? Okay, let's go ahead and check on some of these. Okay. I think I'm ready to go inside. Old observatory. Yeah, they mentioned that. I know. But still, it's interesting.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fall, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and, a pony.
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own, and I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that.
Wait.
What are you trying to pull?
You know each other?
I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Yes. Yes, explain.
All right, Dima. We'll humor you. Keep talking.
This all started over a century ago, when we were first created. We were prototypes, wow. Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Yeah, okay.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Honestly, I don't know.
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Wait. Me? What do you mean?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
Well, no. Not until you asked.
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
Well...
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings... that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be
How about
accepted
cryogenic
here.
stasis?
Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Wow.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Well...
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
Yeah,
I'm
one
part
other
of a
thing.
group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe.
Might change.
Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost... I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are? Avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
I mean...
Are you saying you don't want the Railroad's help?
It's not about that. It's about how you've let fear blind your cause.
Well, I mean, the Railroad can kind of change now. I mean, I blew up the Institute, so they don't really need to hide anymore.
I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm sorry.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place, and it's unfair of me to judge, while I enjoy relative safety from so far away. Was there anything else I can do for you?
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just
You might have an easier chance of that now.
I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
Tell me about
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Can you tell me anything more about your residence?
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
Okay, well that's a little bit grim to hear. I think I'll go find Kasumi now.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps you were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in.
Who's talking?
You stay right there.
Who's talking? I get the feeling, Nick, that we've got a lot more to do on this island than just find one missing girl.